When it comes to fiat access, crypto platforms experience many fiat headaches. The first one is definitely to find a banking partner that is willing to take on crypto flow and have the understanding and appetite to do that. The second fiat headaches, the most common one, is definitely the risk of debanking when overnight banks change risk appetite or don't have the good understanding of the crypto flow and decides to just turn off the relationship. And it leads like crypto platform to make many integrations to different banking partners. And finally, multiple integration to banking partners, obviously, because it takes a lot of time to sign a contract, go through onboarding, do the integration, and then on a day-to-day basis, it's a nightmare for payments and treasury teams to actually handle different banking interface and like relationship with banking managers. So Fiat-as-a-service is radically simplifying access to fiat for crypto platform. Our vision indeed is to become the only fiat API that crypto platform needs. In practice, it's materialized by the fact that we are doing the heavy lifting when it comes to finding the right partners, signing them, onboarding with them, integrating with them, and managing the day-to-day relationships, which brings really like this single point of communication for treasury teams and payments team on the day-to-day basis for the crypto platform. So we now have started with Europe and UK rails, but we are adding constantly new rails. And the idea is definitely to be able to support crypto platform from a global perspective, as well as a local perspective across multiple geographies. So Fiat-as-a-service provides reliable access to fiat rails for crypto platforms, really with our approach to compliance. It means that we are always striving basically to reduce any potential payment delays, to really improve users' experience in the end, because it's what it's the most important. And in practice, it just means that we are collecting information from crypto platform and users that we are using to drastically improve our risk engine, basically on a day-to-day basis, but as well have the information readily available for when basically banks have requests for information. So that's the first point. The second point really comes to the fact that we are a crypto-friendly banking aggregators. So we have inbuilt redundancy into our platform, which really prevents or minimizes the risk when it comes to the banking, and really enable crypto platforms to not have to integrate multiple banking partners. So, like the most important for Fiat-as-a-service is actually to simplify payments for crypto platforms. And we do so in a couple of examples that our crypto platform members really like. One of them is early information about the fact that the payment is in compliance review. So on most platforms in the market, basically, the crypto platforms wouldn't be aware of what's going on to a payments. And it creates a lot of frictions with end users that are worried about where are the funds and that maybe like they will never arrive. With providing this information that is available directly onto the dashboard or by webhook, we enable crypto platforms to be proactive when it comes to information, providing this information and visibility to end users and reduce the friction. So that's one of the features. The second feature, for example, is our one-click refund functionality. So many crypto platforms experience receiving some payments that they don't want or they were not expecting. And what it leads to is like many manual work on a daily basis for the payment operations and treasury teams. It's very cumbersome and doesn't add any value. That's the reason why we have created this functionality, one-click refund, which enables them to just in one click send back the money to the sender without having to put back the information, but also only, for example, resend partially the money so that they can take fees if it's needed. So the Fiat-as-a-service approach is really tailored for the needs of the crypto platforms, and the goal is really to simplify the day-to-day job of payments and treasury teams. And in the end, it's a win-win for us because we answer their needs, but for them because they really reduce the time spent on a daily basis in these small operations. To answer the question of how Fiat-as-a-service enables to remove friction for the users, it's important to actually qualify what can be frictions. And there are many different ways. It can be a user coming from, for example, Romania and not finding a way to pay in locally to be able to then buy crypto. It can be a user that doesn't receive their funds immediately onto their wallets and being a bit worried about that. Or it can be, for example, a user that has some funds on their wallets and not being able to retrieve it because there has been some banking of the crypto platform they use. So Fiat-as-a-service is really like this one-fit-all approach to answer all these problems. First of all, we connect to local rails, which enable local transfer, which is fast, cheap, and that's really important for the experience of the users. We provide this visibility when it comes to when payments are in compliance review, which enables platforms to be proactive when it comes to their communication to end users. And finally, we prevent this debanking happening because we have inbuilt redundancy to our own platform by being connected to multiple banking partners. So Fiat-as-a-service enables crypto platforms to expand into new markets or actually new fiat routes seamlessly just because of our approach, which is to become the only fiat APIs that crypto platform needs. In practice, it means that crypto platforms, when they decide to go to a new country or add a new fiat route, generally they need to go to the market, talk to plenty different providers, and then go back again to signature and onboarding and integration and go live. Well, by integrating with us, they just need to integrate once. And once they want to open new routes, whether it's geographically or a new fiat access, they just need to reach out to us, and we basically handle all this hard work in the background. So it's very easy for them to do that, and it really drastically reduces their time to market into days, if not hours.